We spent a month in Southend-on-Sea, which is a nice little beach town a couple hours east of London.
We did a little bit less adventuring than we usually do because we have a lot of interesting plans coming up and we had to do some planning. And we are also switching to having one bag, so we were getting rid of stuff and making sure that we could put everything in one.
But we did manage to go on some nice weekend explorations still between making all of those plans for US and Europe, and got to check out some of the local spots.
Today we took a coastal walk and ended up in Hadley, and we went to go see the ruins of a castle.
Which was pretty cool. It was built in the 1200s, or at least started in the 1200s, but it was built on like clay, so it didn't last super long. I think eventually in the 1500s it was demolished because it was just falling apart.
And our original plan was to go to Hadley Great Wood, but instead we ended up at Hadley Country Park.
Actually a massive park that apparently is the largest green space in Essex, which is the county we're in. So that was like a happy accident, we'll call it. Happy little accident. And now we're walking back. Pretty good day.
We spent some time just wandering around in the parks and along the coast, just generally enjoying nature.
Yeah, the beach during low tide turns into basically large mud flats, which was really cool. And we just enjoyed the July weather because it's fairly mild here and not insanely hot. One day we walked to the nearby town of Lee, which had this art trail where businesses and artists teamed up to display and sell artwork, and people could just walk in and out.
It was a really cool community effort, and we got to talk to a lot of local artists, which was very inspiring. About halfway through our stay, then a bunch of elephant statues popped up all around town.
One of the interesting things that Southend has is a theme park called Adventure Island.
It's free to enter, but you have to pay for the ride. And we finally went on a roller coaster. It had been a really long time.
We also spent a good amount of time in the arcade, and we played mini golf.
We walked along the pier there, which is the longest European pier. It's 1 1/3 miles.
They had to build it so long because at low tide the mud flats just stretch out really far, and otherwise ships wouldn't be able to come in and dock. And to get the tourist money, they had to have a pier that ships could dock at. At the end of the pier is a volunteer lifeboat organization that just has several lifeboats that go out and rescue people as needed.